Hello, viewers. Welcome to Uncover with Modify. It is yet another great edition, and like usual, we bring you topics that are of relevance to you and those around you. That is what Uncover is all about. And today, we are going to be touching on the marriage life. Okay, that decision that you need to make before you get into this very interesting and powerful union altogether. So joining me is Mr. Mundia, and he'll be sharing with us just his insights on our topic of discussion. Mr. Mundia, I hope you're doing great.
Thank you. I'm doing great. Always.
Always.
Just like always.
You know, one thing about you is that you're always lively and
Yeah.
energetic all the time. I don't
Yeah.
even know how you do it.
Yeah. It's life.
It is like okay,
Yeah.
so today we'll be talking about marriage. The topic of discussion is marry someone who strengthens your weaknesses. So we are looking at that portion. So I know, Mr. Mundia, I'm hoping that we'll have a lot of singles, attuned to this, because nowadays you see a lot of young people really not into the marriage idea because of the high divorce rates, and they wonder where exactly are we getting it wrong? Because people would say, marry your best friend. And you see here somebody say, this man was my best friend before he got married. We're best years for 16 years.
Yeah.
We got married for 2 years and we
Yes.
divorced.
Yeah. We
So-
divorced in 1 year.
We divorced in 1 year.
After dating for 12 years. Yes.
You see?
Yeah.
So there's a lot that really, at the end of it, I just said, no, let's just be a mystery. But you feel it is important for you to marry somebody who strengthens your weakness. Why so?
Yeah. Yes, of course. It's what you call compatibility. Yeah. So compatible. So the meaning of compatible simply means you are holding each other. You understand?
Okay.
So which means you need each other.
So compatibility
Yes.
is not necessarily somebody I get along with. We are good friends. We are able to understand each other. Your definition is really
To be
Strengthen.
to be good friends, you know, smart people, they know they can, like somebody, actually, somebody who's very clever. They do not even have a best friend.
okay.
They just have friends. So a best friend is the problem. Yeah, a best friend is the problem. Me, I don't want a best friend, but I have so many friends. Yeah. So if you have a best friend, which means this best friend is can be a terrible thing to you. Yeah. So anyway, when it comes to having a partner or a spouse, I will always say, if you want really to go very far or forever with your partner, make sure that that partner strengthens your weaknesses, and you also should strengthen his or her weaknesses. Then you can be forever, and that way we even come to say that you know each other very much. Yeah. So before you marry somebody, so we have to know that marrying and dating is different. Dating, you can run away from each other anytime. Do you understand? And maybe sometimes just for fun. Yeah, especially when we're still very young, just for fun. We are not dating to get married. We just want a girlfriend or a boyfriend.
boyfriend.
Yeah. So, but when it comes to marriage, please, I will advise, marry somebody who can make sure that your weaknesses become strong. Yes.
Wow, that's quite complex,
Yeah.
and I'm sure somebody is
Yeah.
wondering, how does a person first of all get to identify their weaknesses? How do I know this is my strength and this is my weakness?
It's just like I'll say, me, I'm not good at sitting down working on details. Do you understand? Yeah. So that person who is very good at working on details, that's my friend.
Okay.
You understand? Yeah. And normally what happens is those people who are very good in details, they are not good in bigger pictures.
Okay.
Do you understand? Yeah. So first you have to know what are my weaknesses. Do you understand? For example, maybe I don't like cooking. Okay. So now, if I marry you, you are very good at cooking. So which means you are going to be very happy. So anyway, weaknesses are plenty. Everybody has strengths. Everybody has weaknesses. Yeah. So in short, get that one who is very good at what you cannot do.
Okay.
Yes.
That is the best way to put it.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, that is quite interesting.
Yeah.
Now, moving on. When you were picking a spouse, what were some of the things that made you leave out certain people? You know, where you decide, I think this one we can't. What really is it that you feel caused you to overlook certain women and say, I think this is
yes.
what I can settle down with?
Yeah, that one is very interesting. Yeah, you know, there's some. I think me, I am kind of a person who can read a person very fast.
Okay.
Yeah, I can read this one. I can't be with this person. It's like I have that instinct. Yeah, naturally I can feel like this one. No, I even feel irritated to sit with this girl. So even we can say maybe we've been talking on Facebook or whatever. Or WhatsApp not yet because we have to get the number, but Facebook of course.
Maybe Facebook.
Maybe
yes.
Facebook, yeah. So you've been talking, how are you? So then when you meet, you just feel like, yeah, it didn't work. Yes, you can even say, I don't even want to talk to this girl again. Just like that.
Just like that.
Yes, just like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what made the one that you picked different?
No, the thing is, you just feel, okay, when you talk, you see there's what you call characteristics, behavior, and dressing, the way somebody looks, can just tell that this is not my friend. Yes. I don't know. Maybe I'm not supposed to ask a question. Yeah. Otherwise, for me, it's very easy to know that I can't be with this person. Okay, I can try. We meet 1, 2, 3 times, but it's like everything just off. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And with young women nowadays, where do you think they get it wrong? Because you know there's a complaint to say men just don't marry, but we see weddings every weekend. You know, there's all these talks going on. Where do you really feel women go wrong? I think now that majority are getting it right to say, okay, I need to strengthen, maybe understand my partner's weaknesses, but this is new to them. What do you think exactly is the problem with majority of the women? Why do they complain to say men don't actually marry? It's just waste of time.
No, because of this one. The marriage is a problem now because you find that you know actually, let me just say like this. Let me just put it like this. You know, some time back, long time ago, when we were growing with our parents, when we grow with our parents, you find that you grow up to 18, 20 years old, you never had sex.
Okay.
Do you understand? So, and then as you grow, you find that you feel shy or embarrassed for your mother or your sister to wash your clothes.
Okay.
Do you understand? Yeah. So now, for you to be out of those issues, you just have to get a woman who is going to be a wife. You understand? Yeah. But today is different. Today we date. Do you understand? So so when we date, girls even start cooking for us, wash our clothes, do everything for us. Even we fought already many times. So now even look at it like this. So if we marry, are we going to fight forever?
Yeah.
Yes. So you are scared already, and also you already had sex. So what else are you looking for? Because you are not new. Because normally what makes us to marry is we want sex. We want somebody to watch for us. We want somebody to that's what we want. Because generally marriage was just for sex and to make children. And do house chores, whatever like that. Yeah. So if a man could get something else which could do what all the woman could do, they could go for that.
I see that.
Because some time back there was no love. People were just getting married. Because how can you love somebody you never met before? Because before people were
They
marrying,
were just paired.
they were just paired, but they never slept, they never dated. Yeah, so there was no love. So which means marriage was not meant to be loved for love. No, no, no. It was just to be together to reproduce, make children. So you see that even when you get married, after a while, 2 years, 3 years, you don't make children. You are going to have a lot of pressure from your parents, from your relatives. Do you understand? Because the purpose is not there now. You can say we love each other. They don't care about your love. What they care about is what you bring to them.
Okay.
Are they going to eat your love? No, they want the children.
But is really, people would debate the fact that marriage is all about having children. You've stated already that there are couples. I've seen a few couples that the woman is not able to conceive, or the man is unable to conceive.
Yeah.
And they're together. They say, no, we can adopt children provided we're together. So don't you think there's really love in that marriage?
Yeah, that's we just came up with a new culture. Yeah, but the original culture, the adoption,
the real concept is
because you just don't know. Yeah. Adoption. What is adoption? It doesn't work with us because even when we get married, my parents, they want me to have a son or a daughter, especially sons, who can keep the village. Do you understand? So that adopted child is not from there. It's not from my village. Do you understand? Whatever you try, you can't convince them to accept that.
So let's take it back, because perhaps we're not there in the olden days.
We know it.
Yeah. A woman who can't have kids, or a man can't have kids, was not worthy to be married in the olden days.
No, it's not worth it. You're just going to pressure.
Okay.
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't count. Your marriage is equal to 0.
All right. You were mentioning something that is quite interesting. You talked about women doing all these things for the man. Is that the advice that you're giving girls nowadays? Should women stop doing the washing, the sex, and all that
They
for
should
men?
just stop dating. Yeah, but there's nothing you can do. As long as you are dating, then those things will come. Because you are going to have that bonding. You understand? You feel like this is the guy. It doesn't feel nice. The way you grow up, you guys, they teach you that you just have that nature that you have to do those things. Yeah. So of course you won't feel nice to see your boyfriend washing all those things. You won't feel nice, yeah. So you'll be tempted to help. Yeah. So in short, the best is just not to date. Yeah. So so you see, back to this marry somebody who strengthens your weaknesses. So you see, we have so many divorces and so many things whereby people are not together. We can see people are married, but they're not together. Yes. So the only thing that brings them together maybe just sex. The rest they're not together. Even communication fails. What a lot of things, Yeah. So they're just together so within a very short time, the feelings just
they completely die.
Yes. Yeah. So why? Because we marry or we go for wrong reasons. Yeah. Because you cannot marry for money. Money can finish. You cannot marry for beauty. Beauty can also finish. Because as a woman, after you have children, 4, 5, 6 children, and you can be 30 years old, but you are finished if you don't take care of yourself.
That's true.
Do you understand that? Yeah. Yeah. So we should marry for better reasons. Yes. Which whereby even if somebody is old or he becomes broke, you know that even if he becomes broke, because money can be made, but in terms of women, you cannot change your physique to look like a 20-year-old girl.
It's impossible.
Do you understand? That's why even these boys who want to go out with people's wives are just problems, because the only person who can love that old woman is the one who came with that up to that age. So the one who is coming new now is looking for something else. Do you understand? They're even very good at when the husband is there, they are always calling, how are you? I love you so much, I love you so. But immediately you catch your wife with him, he's gone also.
But it also applies for the man, right? No woman can actually love you at an old age. The young lady coming into your life, do you think
my
she
friend,
also means
which guy will love you? You are 40 years old, 50 years old with 4 children, 5 children, and you are broke. Unless he's mad. Correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. And of course, if you are 50 years old, which means you cannot make children already. Correct? Yeah, as we said, marriage without children is a problem. So now you're like a young boy, 20 years old, you marry somebody 60 years old or 50 years old who cannot make children. What's the purpose of marriage now? No children, no nothing, or only nobody knows. Yes.
Okay, so
Yeah.
other than meeting somebody who strengthens your weaknesses, what else do you think what do you think comes second in making sure a marriage lasts for a long time? You can marry somebody that is able to look out for you, but what else is important based on your experience and observation?
Apart from just like I said last time, if you go to the dictionary, sometimes it's difficult to find. Me, I don't find the proper definition of love in the dictionary. Yeah, yeah. So for me, the way I understand love is just an umbrella of interest.
An umbrella of interest. What do you mean by that?
It's just like a roof, which is for a roof to stand, there must be a wall, pillars, what like that. Do you understand?
Yes.
Do you understand? Yeah. So the interest I'm talking about, they're like those pillars, wall, holding the roof, which is called love. So once those pillars, walls, blocks, whatever, holding metals, holding that roof, once they fall, the love will fall. Because I don't know if you get me.
Yes, I am.
Yeah. So what I'm trying to say is, just like, for example, I'll look at this girl. This girl looks nice. Beautiful. So what brings me to her? The beauty.
The beauty.
That's what I call interest. Do you understand? Then the girl also will be like, this guy, oh, he just parked a nice car. Oh, what is he looking for? He must have money. Do you understand? Yeah. So sometimes, like, I like the way she smiles, the way she walks. All those are interests. Yeah, I like the way she talks. I like the way she smiles on the phone, the voice. All those things are interests. Do you understand? Yeah. So when it comes to be together, we have to make sure that we look for those interests which cannot fade away.
Okay.
Do you understand? Yeah. So not those ones which can fade away. Yeah, like beauty, like money. Money can go.
Yes, it can.
Do you understand? Yeah. Yeah. So we should look at things that can really hold our relationship firmly
Long-term.
forever. Even if you find like a small girl there and you have your old wife there, you can just see that she's very far away from this one.
That is interesting.
Do you understand? Huh? Yeah, because you find that maybe with your wife or with your long time girlfriend, you have so many things which bring you together, which that new one maybe only has one or two of them.
Yeah.
So now who is the winner now? The one who has more with you.
Yes.
Do you understand? Yeah.
Yes, the history,
Yes.
the connection.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, so just to give young people out there a clear picture, what are those things that won't fade in the long term run that I can look out for before I can pick a partner? Yes, we've done away with beauty, we know it to fade, we've done away with money. But what are those things that I should just look out for?
Oh yeah. Things like the brain. The brain, care, characteristic, behavior, manners, what was that? Like honesty, integrity, all those things. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. You remember last time we talked about benefits, huh? Benefits simply means you have to get something from somebody for you, and this person should also be getting something from
Getting
you.
something
That's
from
why you can be together. Once the benefits are not there, it's nothing. So even in relationship or marriage, if you are with somebody you don't need, which means tomorrow you are divorcing, whatever you try, you don't need each other.
You don't need each other.
Yes, so you have to need each other. Once you need each other, then you'll be forever forget. You'll be together forever.
So what do you do to keep that attraction in your spouse as an individual? Like, how do I make sure that my partner needs me?
Just like what we said, you have to, just what we said, strengthen the weaknesses.
Okay. To a point where if you live their lives, they'll feel
Yes,
weak.
they will feel weak. Correct. Yeah. So you should be somebody you need. That person should also be with you because she or he needs you. Otherwise, you are not going anywhere. You are going to be fighting. You feel irritated. Yeah. Even to say, can you bring me some water? If she's delaying 1-2 minutes, you feel already very much is a problem. Do you understand? You don't want to understand each other. You just don't want. Because once you need each other, you always want to be together and try to make sure that you are happy somewhere. Even if you fight now or quarrel or whatever, not really fighting, just quarrel, small quarrels, yeah. Yeah. Just don't bring fights, of course. Small quarrels, of course, sometimes they are there. Yeah. So even after you quarrel, you start laughing and even hugging. Yeah, because the need make you bond well.
Wow.
Yes. If you don't need each other, you can't bond. Just like in chemistry. In chemistry, you find that very good one. In chemistry, you find that even in chemistry, when you bring one element and one element together, you find that they need each other to make it complete.
Make it complete.
Do you understand? Yeah. So it's the same with relationship, marriage. Yeah. So when you need each other, and when you strengthen each other's weaknesses, you make it complete. Once it's complete, it's very difficult to break it.
Wow, that is
Yes.
that is powerful.
Yes.
Really. And I think I've gotten the entire concept
Yeah.
of this. Make sure you marry somebody who you complete.
Yes, complete.
Because once because they can't even think of divorcing you in the first
No,
place.
no,
Because
no.
if they
Yeah,
divorce
yeah.
you, they know they're doing
They
themselves
become incomplete.
a serious disservice. That is actually true. And I
Yes.
think now we're seeing a lot of divorces, Mr.
Yeah,
India,
yeah.
because you feel you no longer need your partner.
Yes.
They are just
Yeah.
adding stress or
Exactly.
making me spend my money unnecessarily. I'd rather just do our
Even
own
when
thing.
you hear their voice is irritating, then just if the voice is irritating, what about how are we going to share the same bed? It's difficult. Yeah. So we have to. Chemistry tells us like for example, you can put this element. Some elements they don't want to. You find that if you look at even like on periodic table, you know that, periodic table. Yeah. You find that there are so many elements there. Okay. So, but you find that not that this element can bond with every element. No. So that's even human beings were like that. Why we cannot be with everybody? Because we can't bond.
Yes.
Do you understand? We can't make each other complete. So that's why you just sit with somebody, you just feel already irritated. You don't want to see her or you don't want to see him anymore. Do you understand? Yeah. So the periodic table is big, my friend. There are so many elements there, but only some can be together and make another something. Do you understand? Another compound.
Yes.
Correct? Yeah. So it's the same as marriage. We cannot marry everybody. No, there are those we can marry. There are those we can be together. Because when you are with somebody, you can really, somebody you really need, you become complete. Once you are not complete, just problems.
That is true. Great.
So you have to look at those things which can really make sure that they can make you feel yes you're with somebody. Yeah, because
Genuinely so.
yes, yeah.
Great. All right, Mr. Mdi, I think this is where we end our topic of discussion. Thank you so much for being a part of the program.
Thank you so much.
All right, to those of you, I hope you did enjoy this episode of Uncover with Modifa. Join me again for another edition where we get to share information that touch on your lives and those around you. Stay glued for the next episode. It's goodbye for now.